How you going, people? Man, I haven't watched videos in a while. There's so many out there that I have great content. So how do we get here? Let me see your hands. Bang, bang, bang. This is a common mistake for a lot of cops. They always teach cops to say, let me see, let me see, let me see. You don't want a guy showing you your hands if you think he has a gun because you've just given him an order to show your hands. So in your mind, you're setting yourself up that him removing his hands, he's complying. When in fact, you're letting him get the gun out to shoot you. So showing your hands sounds good on tape. And it's pretty good if you're at a position of advantage and you've got some distance and your gun's on him. And if you see a gun, you have the advantage to shoot first. But when you're running and you say that, and I've done it, I mean, it's just natural. I'm just saying it's not, it sets your mind up to think that the guy is complying when in fact, he's doing what you told, but he's not doing it for the reason. You want him to show your hands so you can see they're empty. He's pulling out his hands to show you when he's shooting. So according to this write-up here, on December, Park police officer contacted and later identified 30-year-old Delonte Campbell for suspected narcotics violations. What does that mean? Did they have a warrant? Did he see him do a hand-to-hand? Did he just run? Actually, it really doesn't matter. He's chasing a guy. If he grabs him and detains him, then he's got an unlawful arrest if he doesn't have probable cause. But if he's chasing a guy, the guy turns around and shoots him, deadly force is authorized. So the reason for the contact isn't as critical here. The reason for the contact would be more critical if he's chasing a guy, the guy's running, he tackles him, and in the fight, the guy gets run over by a car, and then the guy gets killed, the officer doesn't get hurt, and now it's like, why were you chasing? Was your probable cause justified? Did you have reasonable belief to chase him? So that's when it would come into play. In this situation, it doesn't because the guy pulled a gun and started shooting at him. So let's see here. Here we go. Audio comes on. So anytime dispatch hears I got one running, normally that's a clue for dispatchers to pay attention. There's nothing that pisses me off more as a cop and watching cop videos is when a dispatcher comes back and says, what's your 20 or what's your location? And you've already said it. That is just so irritating. You got one freaking job, you donut eating, sitting behind your desk with your feet up, not doing a damn thing but getting paid. You got one job. Hear my damn location when I give it to you. And you can't even do that. He gives his location. 12th and M Street. She didn't come back and say your location again. I can't hear you. Nothing. Multiple rounds fired. I want you to go back to watch this guy when he's running. Anytime you're chasing somebody and the hand doesn't swing normal. See the left hand up in the air swinging, running like most people run? That hand in his jacket is what we call a clue. Get down, you're going to get hurt. Get down, you're going to get hurt. Right hand, most people are right-handed, probably a gun or a knife. If it was dope, he would have already thrown it. That's a clue. As you get older, you chase a few people, you recognize these signs. Hand in his pocket. Not good. Not good. And he saw his hand. So the officer was shot several times. I think the suspect died. And the officer was shot several times and lived. What did that? Well, a couple things. One, the officer has a vest. Two, the suspect probably using cheap ball or junk ammo. Maybe a small caliber gun because it's concealable. The officer's gun probably has newer, better expanding hollow points, higher velocity rounds, and the suspect didn't have a vest. It sounds like the suspect shot more rounds than the officer, but it's hard to tell.
Oh no, wait, I've been shot! Oh no, wait, I've been shot! Both of them!
So he gives his location again, 12th and M. Send the board. I don't know what that means. A lot of agencies have different things. Some people call it a bus for an ambulance. Send the board, maybe is an ambulance. Then he said, I need a helicopter. He's obviously in an area to where they have a chopper. I mean, I would like to call him a chopper. If a chopper shows up and a guy's hurt really bad, they won't wait for the ambulance. They'll throw his ass in and fly him to the hospital. So they won't do that for a pesky citizen, but they'll do it for government.
I need a helicopter, please.
Okay, so he's kind of in panic. He's running around. What's your 20? Your 20 is your location. Your 20. What's your 20? Unfreaking believable. I can't stand lazy freaking bullshitting, not working dispatchers. They are, and they're in every job. It's not just dispatchers. It's everywhere.
12 of them.
Third time he's giving it.
12 of them. Shot multiple times.
12 of them. You can still respond to 12 of them. You can still respond to 12 of them.
He's saying need to respond. I mean, it should be officer down, officer shot, officer needs assistance, all units. I mean, whatever.
I need a tourniquet, please.
Eagle's launching. Get a C-56.
Eagle is launching. I'm assuming that means Eagle is their aircraft or their chopper.
Yeah.
So I can't tell if when he's loading, if there's rounds in his chamber. This looks like a SIG takedown. I don't know what the gun is. Is it locked to the rear because he's out of ammo or because he was in a fight close running when he got shot? He might have pulled his hand to where he got shot, and then when he fired, it caused a jam because it bounced off his chest. I don't know. But I was trying to see when he dumps the mag, is there a round in the mag? I could not see it. Let's go. Oh, it looks like it may be empty. So he did do a mag dump. I don't see a round in there. You see around here, you don't see around here. So you notice when he first calls it out, he's in a panic. I've been shot multiple times. I need a tourniquet. He starts calming down and thinking, and he starts referring back to his training. And his training is stand and fight. Be ready. This guy may come back and ambush me. Let me make sure my gun's operable. Let me make sure I got a round in the chamber. So he starts slowing down thinking. That all cops are trained that. We're told that. It's not natural. But the more high-risk situations you get in, the more you learn to pull yourself back and calm down. Overall, I think the officer did pretty good. I'll give him a donut on this one. All right, y'all have a good one.